Today, I look forward to sharing with you about a cordless vacuum, an 8-in-1 by a company called UWANT, and they asked if I wanted to put it to the test, which I have, and I look forward to sharing with you with that video footage of the results and how well it worked, and I look forward to sharing with you my thoughts on it. We'll first talk about the different parts of the vacuum, so you may be aware, and then I'll also share my referral link, so if you want to check it out, it helps the channel if you end up using my link, and you can see other reviews as well. And I think this is a budget-friendly vacuum based on the price point. It was under $100 yesterday, but a little over today, so you could check out the latest promotions. I'll also share some specs with you as well. Obviously, you got the box there. You also have the user manual and also the warranty information. So we'll start with this part first. This obviously is the handle. It is the power where the battery is. The battery comes out, and so there you go. That is the battery pack. This just slides in place. Now you could charge the battery one of two ways. You could take the battery out, and then there on the bottom, you can charge it, and this is the wall charger that it comes with. And it does say it takes about 4 hours to fully charge the unit, and depending upon if you're gonna use it on high or low speed, you're gonna get up to about 50 minutes. On the high, you're gonna get around 22 minutes, they say. And so the other way you can do it is there is a slot right underneath there, so you don't have to take the battery out, and then you could then plug that in and you're good to go. You do have this wall unit, so if you wanna hang it as well, and then you have it near an outlet, you could charge it that way, and you've got the nails there. Now, the other thing too is obviously we're gonna connect the hose, and this is down here, the dustbin, and this is a 0.6 liter dustbin, and so there is the button, and I do have some dust, which I'll show you here in a minute, of what it was able to pick up based on my carpet, and it's unbelievable how much dust I get in this apartment. I also, by the way, have about a 1,200 square foot apartment, and so I really got to put it to the test. So I've got this fake wood floor, it's like a linoleum, so I got to test it on that surface as well as on a carpet. All right, now we'll go ahead and actually, since the battery pack is connected, I'll show you first how this works for using it. So you got the red button there, you press that, that turns it on. So this is on low, and you just tap on the low setting, which is eco, or you click on the max, and that turns on the max. So you just tap on that, and then you press it off. Again, you got the eco and the max, and again, the max you're gonna get about 22 minutes. All right, now you've got the hose. This just connects, and then on the bottom, you can, whoop, we gotta lock it in place. There you go. So that will extend 33 inches to 43 inches. And I'll stand up in a minute, I'm about 6 feet tall. So it's a little bit on the shorter side. So do keep that in mind. Now, the next part which we are going to connect is the base unit, which obviously has got the roller. Now, the roller is supposed to be an anti-tangled roller, and so it's great for hair and taking out. There is a little lever that you could go ahead and push down, and then this helps to get the roller out, and then you could, if it does have any hair or whatever that's on there, you can easily take it off. And again, I'll just give you an idea there. And then this just locks right in place. So that locks back in place. It's the part that goes on the bottom is the felt, and again, there's the lever there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, put that on, and let me just make sure. There we go. Now, I'm about 6 feet, and so you could see here on me, it's a little bit on the lower side, but it's certainly manageable. You might have to reach a little bit more if you're taller when you're using it and extending it. So do keep that in mind, and that is as high as it goes. Again, it extends to 43 inches. Now, the other way you can use it is with these couple of other attachments. You've got this extender connector. This is good for this crevices, hard to reach places, and there you go, you got that one. And then you have this one as well. This is a 2-in-1. So you can use the brush, or you press that in and then you have a wider crevice as well, and then use it that way. And this is great for doing your car. So I got to test that out in my car as well. And there you go. So those are highlighting as far as the vacuum. Now let me go ahead and show you, I'm gonna take this out as far as cleaning the dustbin. And so you could see kind of how much dirt I got in here. And this was from cleaning my apartment. And then I will also show you how you could take out the inner part, because it is what they say is a 7-layer filtration system, including HEPA and cyclone filters, and it captures 99.9% of dust, allergens, and particles small as 0.3 microns. So there you go, you press the button and this opens up, and there you go. So this is, it's like stuck in there. Looks like I need to just tap that hard. And I might actually have to pull out the inner part, which I'm gonna show you now. So they say you do counterclockwise, you'll feel inside there, there's like 2 levers. And if you turn that counterclockwise, now you could take out the inner part. And now let me show you here. So you got the filter in here, which I will probably need to clean it after, because I probably, with testing it out before, I probably removed it too quickly and it got pretty dirty. So we'll clean that up. But then you lock that back in place and you do that. Let me see here, get that up in there. And there you go. So it's locked back in place and good to go. Turn it on. And now I could, again, use it. And you probably want to keep this cleaned as much as possible, which I need to do. You can see it's got pretty dusty in there after just one use. So again, my apartment gets very, very dusty. Now, I want to share with you video footage, and then I'm going to come back, give you my final thoughts so you get an idea. So again, I tested it on this harder floor, my carpet. I tested it against some items that were kind of against the wall to see how it did there as well. And one thing you'll see as well is this has a green light. And I did like that as well, because it really brightens things up versus maybe like a white light. So you'll really see how it helps brighten things up and really helps you see in those low lit areas especially. So here we go. Again, I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So there you go. Let me know what you think. I have to say, overall, from my testing, very impressed. And I really was amazed just going over the dirt just one time, which was a mixture of bird food, it was sugar, and some nuts. So I really think that this did a very good job on both surfaces. It struggled, as you got to see, when it was against the wall, close to the wall. So if it's getting more towards the sides of the base, wasn't really that great, but as long as you got it right there in the middle, it did a really great job. And to me, this was an awesome surprise that this vacuum can stand on its own. How awesome is that? That is fantastic, so you don't have to worry about it leaning against the wall. And so that really can come in handy. So all in all, a great value for the money. I definitely would recommend it. The battery will go fast, when you are going to charge it on a higher speed, so do keep that in mind. So when you're done, just charge it up and you'll be good to go. If you already have a vacuum and you're like, do I need another one? Then this might be a great secondary vacuum to have as well for cleaning your car. It won't break the bank, it's not very heavy, and does a pretty good job. So there you go. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.